You spook easily, Starling?
Not yet, sir.
Gee, the lack of humility before nature that's being displayed here staggers me.
Overcoming the monster is an age-old story. There's a little place of tranquility carved out in the world, an island of peace amidst the waters of chaos, a place of calm and rest. And here we find our protagonists, unaware of the threat that looms beyond the borders of habitable order.
I got cut.
You guys are playing on those swings. Those swings are dangerous. Stay off there. I haven't fixed them yet.
The sheriff is worried about the rusty swing set. The marshal has just gotten married. And a couple of paleontologists worry about the quality of the fossils they're digging up out of the ground.
Moving mighty fast for a Sunday.
Little do they know that the forces of chaos, the threats about which they have limited understanding or comprehension, the predator, the monster, the thing which has no name, lurks just outside the realm of knowledge and understanding. It cares nothing for the rules and systems and status gains within society, inside the border of safety, and imposes a looming hazard that threatens to destroy everything that our humans have built.
Oh, he's a monster. A pure psychopath. So rare to capture one alive. From a research point of view, Lecter is our most prized asset.
The world inside the walls of community or society is then divided between different camps, different theories on what to do about this threat, this predator, this monster. Between believers and unbelievers, we might say. There is the naive foolish, the mayor of the province, the businessmen or townsfolk that think that the monster is fabricated or just hearsay or simply not their responsibility.
You yelled shark. We've got a panic on our hands on the 4th of July.
These figures' only crime is a lack of faith in the monster, a failure to understand the all-consuming nature of this threat. This is no time for business as usual, and they push back against the hero before we even meet our monster.
I don't believe it. You're meant to come down here and defend me against these characters, and the only one I've got on my side is the blood-sucking lawyer.
This threat at first manifests itself slowly, and our heroes hope, they wish, they pray that the looming harbinger of death will simply go away on its own.
You knew there was a shark out there.
But something inside tells them that this is not true, that this is the kind of thing that will not go away on its own, and the longer it is ignored, the stronger it will become. Next, there are those that believe in the monster but simply do not care. Not only this, but they quite often decide that all this attention on the threat from the outside is a good chance to better their position inside the world of order. The worker thinks it is going to be perfectly fine to profit off of releasing the monsters onto the rest of the world. The deputy decides that this is a good time to push for leverage for his own promotion. And the various members of the town or society figure they can take advantage of a good crisis.
Well, it's an interesting combination of elements, making him a tough little son of a bitch.
And you let him in.
I was obeying a direct order, remember?
Rather than unity within the community, unity against the monster, we find infighting and fragmentation as the crisis reveals the true nature of each person's character, the doubters versus the believers. Caught in the crossfire, we have the innocent, the victims of the monster's primordial wrath, who risk being sacrificed on the altar of instrumentalism and non-belief.
Mister, my family will pay cash. Whatever ransom you're asking for, they'll pay it.
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
It's okay. Don't worry. It'll be alright.
Oftentimes, it is seeing this vulnerability, seeing this tragedy in the making, that pushes the hero to face their fears, to muster all of the courage necessary to approach the border of habitable order and confront the threat of the unknown.
You forgot to say please.
But as we shall see, our hero cannot do this alone, not when the monster is this big, this powerful, this crafty. And so there is one more figure that we find existing within this plot type.
You all know me. I'll catch this bird for you, but it ain't gonna be easy. This shark, swallow you whole. I value my neck a lot more than $3,000, Chief. Find him for 3 and kill him for 10. You gotta make up your minds. You wanna play it cheap? $10,000 for me by myself. For that you get the head, the whole damn thing.
The figure that holds the key to the neutralization of the threat. This is someone who resides on the edge, a liminal figure, a little bully who can help you fight the big bully, the uncouth, uncivilized, grating, and duplicitous border figure. This border figure lives on the edge because they are uncivilizable. They are out for themselves. They are not polite or safe. But they are needed in a world where monsters exist, where predators exist, where thorns and evil and primordial chaos exists.
Get down.
They will not help because they are moral, or because they want to protect the community. They beat by their own drum. They would be perfectly happy to let the monster have its way, so long as they are not affected by it.
That's my steak, Balance.
I'll get it, Liberty.
I said you, Liberty.
What's the matter? Everybody in this country killed crazy? Here! There! Now! It's picked up!
But this little piece of toughness, of immorality, of selfishness, is actually necessary to fight evil itself. A little bit of death used to fight against death. And so, with the help of these border figures who do take the threat seriously, who provide knowledge, toughness, and know-how for our hero, the protagonist crosses the border and moves towards confrontation. The predator becomes the hunted.
We were in uncharted territory now.
And at first it seems like the initial strategy will work. But we quickly learn that when you poke the bear, it turns from holdfast to avenger. Because the monsters in our lives and world do not want to be dethroned. They do not want to be limited or contained. And so they push back with increasing force. Now it's personal. But yet, with the knowledge of the unknown made known, and the identity of the nameless now given a name, the hero reaches down for that last push, the last desperate effort, and uses that bit of insight garnered from the border figure to finally behead the dragon giant Leviathan monster.
Smile, you son of a...
And once again, the innocent can go about their lives. And the next day is Sunday, the day of rest, the day of shalom, the day of Sabbath rest. But it's important to remember that this peace comes with a price. In order for our heroes to move into a world beyond death, to re-enter paradise, a death, a sacrifice, is required. Remember that enigmatic border figure.
No, don't do it, don't go!
It has to end here.
You didn't kill Liberty Valance. What?
Are they too wild to live in human community? Are they the part of the sub-personalities of our heroes that need to be burned away, baptized in fire? These questions continue to haunt us as we move back into the world of peace, the world without threat. And the enigma of death continues to perplex us.